Hey, they grow too fast nowadays. They grow. Oh, we are back and we are live. I see now. Welcome to License Handy Tips. My name, of course, is Tumika Adi, and I'm back with another challenge. Share your story number 15. 15, right. What is the topic? Prior knowledge when booking for driver's license. I want to hear your thoughts on someone who has a prior knowledge when booking for driver's license. Before I continue and telling you all about the goodness of this, share your story. I want you to go to licensehandytips.co.za. There you're going to create your free account, and when you're done, you can then activate your 1 hour free trial. Upon doing so, please go to Google Play Store and download the app License Handy Tips by one and only Tumikadi, and then make use of your 1 hour free trial there. You would see on the topics page, I believe the video is even trending on their trending page. There is a gentleman that I interviewed a while back. He's a student at UOFS. Remarkable interview I did with him. He gave me an idea when I asked him, did you ever give the drivers, driving instructors back in the day some issues? Then he said something, you know, when you know how to drive, you just have to pretend that you don't know certain things. So this is where now this topic was inspired. What do you think about someone with the prior knowledge before booking for driver's license? Whether we're talking about the driving school, or they just subsequently want to go to the actual test without the driving school. Do you think it's wise for somebody right now without the driver's license to have a prior knowledge and then put it out there? There's nothing wrong about you having prior knowledge. There's nothing you can do about it. But the question right now is, should you put it out there? When you're being taught by the driving instructor, should you say, listen, I know how to do this? Like, what should be the thing? Because I was at the testing ground and I saw these gentlemen, because I interviewed them. Their interviews are under topic driving instructors. They have a story to tell. But you know what I've realized while I was interviewing them? They're human beings. These people, they come here, they have a duty, of course. But I mean, what happens when someone comes with that attitude that I know it all? Like, next time when I interview them, I'm gonna ask, what will you do if someone shows all the, you know, the knowledge that they know certain things and tell you they know certain things? Because remember, you can fail your learner's license and you can still go back to driving school and, you know, go and be taught, or you can fail your driver's license and still go back to driving school and then enhance whatever you learned prior. But the problem is, and the question is, how should you go about your prior knowledge? Should you mention you did this with the previous driving school? Let's say you're changing driving school. Or should you just decide to keep quiet and allow them to do their job? But even if you allow them to do their job, what will happen if you feel like they're not teaching you accordingly or the way they need to be taught? Remember, these people, they are in business. Driving schools are in business to make money. And driving instructors, if someone doesn't feel like working, they're not gonna work. They're not gonna go extra mile. And I think you and I, we know that. Let's not kid ourselves. We know that. If they don't want to go extra mile for somebody, they're not gonna go extra mile for that person. But in that note, or on that note, when you see that this person doesn't want to go extra mile with me, that this person is not here, what should you do with your prior knowledge? Should you allow it to come to your rescue or not? Because I mean, we keep on going to them, and most of the people, it's for the very first time. I don't know if they ask you these questions. And what happens? The one thing I know for sure, the traffic officials on your day of booking, they're going to ask you, whose car is this? If they see it's not from driving school, they're going to ask you, whose car is this? They're going to ask you all sorts of questions. For them, they're building up, you know, the momentum. They want to check how this whole experience is going to go. It can either go great or bad. It can work against you or it can work for you. So I believe the whole thing starts with the driving instructors. They're going to ask, I'm assuming that's what they're supposed to ask. Have you been to this place before? What do you know? So I'd like to hear your thoughts. Please record under 30 minutes a video where you're telling us what you think about prior knowledge for someone booking for driver's license. Let's go.